This is the final boarding call for Flight 0903 to Congo. This is the final boarding call for Flight 0903 to Congo.
Thank goodness that's not my flight. I'm still waiting for my niece and nephew, and they're running a bit late, which isn't surprising because they're always running late. Like the first time I took them on a trip around the world, it was a trip that changed everything, and it all started when we landed in Congo.
Oh, I've heard 1,000 stories of what The day after John baptized Jesus, John saw Jesus coming toward him and he said, "Look, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world." Jesus was the one John had been talking about, the one who was greater than John, who existed before him. "This is the Son of God," John said. The next day, John was standing with two of his disciples. When he saw Jesus passing by, he said, "Look, the Lamb of God." John's disciples heard this and followed Jesus. Jesus saw them and asked, "What are you looking for?" They said, "Teacher, where are you staying?" "Come and see," Jesus replied. So they went and saw where Jesus was staying, and they stayed with him that day. One of the two who followed Jesus was named Andrew. Andrew found his brother Simon and said, "We have found the Messiah." Andrew brought Simon to Jesus. When Jesus saw him, he said, "You are Simon, son of John. You will be called Cephas," which is translated Peter. The next day, Jesus decided to go to Galilee. Jesus found Philip and told him, "Follow me." Philip was from the same town as Andrew and Peter. Philip went to Nathanael and said, "We have found the Messiah, the one Moses and the prophets wrote about. He is Jesus, the son of Joseph, from Nazareth." "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Nathanael asked. Philip answered, "Come and see." When Jesus saw Nathanael coming toward him, he said, "Here is an Israelite who can be trusted." "How do you know me?" Nathanael asked. Jesus said, "I saw you when you were under the fig tree, before Philip told you about me." Then Nathanael said, "Teacher, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." Jesus, the Son of God and true King of Israel, came to earth to show what God is like and to save people from their sins. He called disciples to follow him. We are Jesus' disciples when we trust in him. We can invite everyone to come and see the good news about Jesus.
Whoa, this place is beautiful.
Absolutely. And the best part is, I have something really exciting for you two.
Ooh, what is it? What is it? Are we going on a zip line?
No, nothing like that. We're going to school.
School? We came all the way to go to Congo to go to school?
Yep, we partnered with this school to raise money for the students to get an incredible education, and now we're invited to meet these kids face to face.
Okay, but I'm still confused
Confused about what?
about what we can do here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm really excited, but we're just kids.
So,
why did you bring us on this trip? Why bring us all the way to Congo and wherever else you're planning to take us?
I told you, to seek God through new people, to serve alongside them, and to change the world.
Okay, that's great and all, but what can we do? We're just kids. There's nothing special about us.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah, don't you?
Nope. You kids underestimate what God can do through you. You know, that reminds me of some other people who were invited on a life-changing adventure.
Who?
The disciples. Before Jesus invited them to be a part of his ministry, they had other jobs. They weren't wealthy or powerful. They were fishermen and tax collectors. Others may not have understood why Jesus called his followers to go and do good works. He invited them to serve and travel alongside him. And when he said, "Come and see," they chose to follow him and were transformed by that choice.
Just like our choice to accept your invitation for this trip.
Yep. Jesus called his disciples not because they could do anything for him or because they were the best at something. He offered them a chance to get to know him more, and the invitation they received is the same invitation that you get today. Not just from me, but from Jesus.
An invitation from Jesus?
Yep. But his invitation is not just about what we can do for him. We don't have to do anything to reach him because he's already pursuing us. It's an invitation to have a relationship with him. We're Jesus' disciples when we trust in him. we can invite everyone to come and see the good news about Jesus.
So we can help?
Yeah. And our partners around the world invite us to be a part of what God is already doing in their community, how He's already working. And we get to be a part of it with them. You're never too young to be used by God. He can work through anyone if we put our trust in Him.
Whoa, let's go! You can never know the difference we can make when we trust God.
Wait!
Coming before you, singing with joy that is in our hearts. We're coming before you, knowing you made us and we are yours. Everything we are, everything we have points to you. And we will shout for joy, we will shout for joy. You are worth it, you deserve our love, our praise. And we will shout for joy, we will shout for joy. You are worth it, you deserve our love, our praise. We're coming before you, singing with joy that is in our hearts. We're coming before you, knowing you made us and we are yours. Everything we are, everything we have points to you. And we will shout for joy, we will shout for joy. You are worth it, you deserve our love, our praise. We will shout for joy, we will shout for joy. You are worth it, you deserve our love, our praise. You are holy, holy, perfect in all of your ways. You are holy, holy, perfect in all of your ways. And we will shout for joy, we will shout for joy. You are worthy, you deserve our love, our praise. Oh, we will shout for joy, we will shout for joy. You are worthy, you deserve our love, our praise. You deserve our praise. Sing it out now.
That was the start of a really great trip. The kids had so much fun and they learned a really great lesson. That Jesus called disciples to follow Him and that we are Jesus' disciples when we trust in Him. We can invite everyone to come and see the good news about Jesus. But that was just the first stop. There are still so many places to see and so many lessons to learn. Gotta go. I have a flight to catch. See you next week.
Sorry we're late. Someone just had to wait till the last minute.
Yeah. Let's go. There's still so many places we haven't gone yet.